Hey, what's going on, guys? It's your boy Jaws here, and I'm making another video finally. And this time, I am making it on PrisonTech, the official PrisonTech server brought to you by Smash Button Gaming. Smash Button Gaming, owned and operated by yours truly and Shuluu. We brought PrisonTech back to life, as most of you probably already know. The whole journey with you guys for years now, from Tech Geeks to now Smash Button Gaming, has been pretty phenomenal. I can honestly say it's hard and it's a tough pill to swallow. When you were so successful, when PrisonTech was so damn successful years ago, and now it's kind of like it's smaller than it was before. And things happen, things change, people change. Unfortunately, the prison aspect, for the most part, in Minecraft, it is dying, and OP prisons have kind of taken over. OP everything actually has taken over in Minecraft, and it's kind of ridiculous. But let's get back on track here. Basically, guys, what I want to do, for some of you guys who haven't played in the PrisonTech server since we opened it, or maybe did give it a try, but kind of rage quit off of it because of some issues we were having at the very beginning. All right, let me be real with you guys. We didn't really have the funding. We didn't have a lot of funding to get the PrisonTech servers back up again. I will be completely real with you and 100% with you when I say that the Limes here actually fronted the money, left me borrow it, so to speak, until the donations came in so I could pay him back. And we went with a cheap MC Pro hosting server, and we were reading up on it, and we were talking to them, and they were like, oh yeah, we got DDoS protection for all of our servers and stuff like that. But of course, with the name Jaws on the server, with the name PrisonTech as well, you're gonna get them haters out there who are going to get real salty real fast, and they're going to want to DDoS, and that's exactly what they did. And it really went to show that MC Pro Hosting was completely full of shit when they said that they had good protection, because we were getting knocked offline with relative ease. And what had happened from the very beginning was, I think it was a few days in, from all the DDoS attacks, player files actually got corrupted. So you'd be playing in the server, right? And you'd be playing for a few hours. You would mine, you'd keep your money, all that stuff. But then all of a sudden, your player file, you would log out, and then you'd come back on, and your inventory, your player's inventory would be wiped. And this was starting to become a really, really big issue, and it was really unfortunate. So we were like, okay, you know what? We ain't got DDoS protection, but the donations did come in, thanks to you guys who helped make the server grow really fast. I knew that I had to, of course, which is not a big deal, I had to take the money and I had to invest it into a better server. So I went with another server host by the name of Intrepid. That's who Tech Geeks used for years. But unfortunately, with their DDoS protection, the really good DDoS protection costed about $1,000 or more a month just to stop the haters, the keyboard warriors, the Billy Badasses of the internet, who are basically the lame childs of the internet, lame children of the internet, who just DDoS because, they ain't gonna fight you IRL. But in all seriousness, we had to stop it, and we did get some DDoS protection. Of course, nothing close to what Tech Geeks used to have, and it worked for a while until they figured out what our max protection was. Then they started literally, guys, hitting us with 68 gigs DDoS attack. I mean, they were crazy. We're talking 63 to 68 gigs here. That's craziness. They just really wanted us offline, and they were knocking the server off, etc., etc. Before I went with Intrepid, I had a few different people telling me about another server hosting company called OVH, who are just phenomenal with the anti-DDoS protection. They have a great mitigation system. A lot of people in Minecraft, go with them, etc., etc., because of it. And I was like, I don't know. I mean, they just don't seem like, for their prices, etc., it just doesn't seem like it'd be good enough. It just doesn't seem real to me. It doesn't seem absolutely real. So anyways, we stayed with Intrepid for a while, had to deal with DDoS attacks and this and that. Some didn't bother us because they weren't hitting us hard enough. And there was more that were bothering us. And then all of a sudden there was corrupted player files again. And that's where it really started bothering me. I said, all I want to do is create a great server here for people. Start with PrisonTech and then branch out into other things for people. Bring the classics back. Don't worry about the mini games and shit like that. Leave that to professionals like Mindplex and Hypixel and stuff like that. But just bring back the classics and start growing a community again with the old players and bringing in new players and stuff like that. Well, lo and behold, finally I had enough. I had enough with the DDoS attacks, and I decided that I was going to give OVH a try. And that's who we're with now, and I could not be happier being with OVH. I mean, you guys really don't understand how phenomenal they actually are. OVH is a great company, and when I say their DDoS protection is stellar, I mean it. They will email you immediately as soon as the attack starts, and they put your server into mitigation mode where actual players, legitimate players, can still join the server, no issues. There's no lag. Once in a great while, if there's an attack going on, if it's a pretty decent size attack, a few packets may get through their mitigation and actually hit the server, but I swear to you, we've never been knocked offline once since being with OVH for over a month now. I mean, it's phenomenal. I really do mean that when I say it's phenomenal. So, thumbs up to OVH. You guys are phenomenal. Thank you all for doing what you do. I really appreciate it, helping keep PrisonTech online and letting little hater Billy Badass Keyboard Warrior boys, keeping them at bay, because it's funny actually. The server used to get DDoS and knocked offline. Well, as soon as they figured out that they couldn't knock the server offline anymore, that's when they went after our TeamSpeak. Oh no, please don't hit our TeamSpeak. Anyways, guys, that's really not the reason, but I did want to explain to some of you guys, because I know a lot of players, like when we first opened up, there was like 60, 70 players on a day playing this server. And I know a lot of people rage quit because they lost their items and stuff like that. I am just going to say this to you guys now. For any of you who are watching this video who may have rage quit because of the whole wiping of the inventory thing, I apologize right now for sure for that happening. And number two, it is now fixed. I mean to tell you guys, it is now fixed. So if you want to give us another shot, please don't hesitate to come on over and join the community again. I mean, a lot of servers out there in Minecraft, they have players, but not many of them have a strong community like we like to hold when Tech Geeks had their type of community. That's rare in Minecraft to have a community like that. And it's the same feel right here at Smash Button Gaming, because we're all ex-Tech Geeks. I mean, come on. We're all Geek Nation still, We'll always be Tech Geeks at heart, Geek Nation at heart. So why not give it another chance and come on over and have a good time? So anyways, guys, now that I've done that rambling and explained everything to you, what you're looking at here, what you've been looking at, is the staff heads. The Limes, former Tech Geek, admin with Smash Button Gaming now. Same with Falcon. Big Joe is actually a new one here. He is good friends with Limes. Joe is a great guy, ex-military vet. I appreciate him so much for all he's done here. Blind Kid Driving, longtime Tech Geeks player, longtime member of Geek Nation. I trust him. I appreciate him. He's a great admin. He keeps everything under control for the most part. He is now an admin here at Smash Button Gaming, and of course, Manager of War, longtime admin for Tech Geeks. Shuloo's head, of course. Shuluu is the owner along with me. But I will tell you, this head right here is a little bit different, guys. It is official that I have officially retired the original name, my first ever Minecraft name, Da Real King Killer. DAREALKINGKILLER, the one I'm just known for. I officially retired it. I no longer use Da Real King Killer anymore, because of the fact that I wanted to start a new chapter, Before, yes, I did run Tech Geeks. The owner, he owned it, he paid the bills, but I ran it for the most part. But, this is my new chapter. This is my new journey. This is my empire to build along with you guys. When I say my empire, I ultimately mean our empire. Without you guys, there's no empire, there's no nothing here. So with that being said, I officially retired The Real King Killer. I still own the account. I didn't just change the name or anything. I still own the account. No one's going to own that. That's mine. That means a lot to me, you know. But I did buy a new account now. And my new account is that Jaws guy, which is DATJAWSGUY. It's all one word with capitalizations on the first letter of each. You know, and this is my skin. It's still, you know, the Power Ranger one, but I just went basic Power Ranger all the way through. No more Wolf because, you know, Tech Geeks was Wolf Pack, and we're not Wolf Pack here anymore. We're still geeks, like I said, but yeah. So anyways, guys, what I'm going to do right now, some of you guys who maybe never have joined a new server, as you noticed, there is some cosmetic changes here and there. Not a whole lot. We got rid of the doors, and that water's really annoying. We went with more archways and stuff like that because doors could kind of be a pain in the ass. The old signs are still here. I just added the spawn, you know, with the map and stuff. It looks pretty cool. And we're going to just, yeah, I'm going to fly over into D. I don't feel like walking. D is a non-PvP area in here. And, of course, we take advantage of the hologram system where you can go over here. We're going to walk over here first. And we're going to go check out the animals in the animal farm where you can see your animals and kill animals to get your food, etc., etc. The old secret shop is no more. It's now a quote-unquote collapsed hole. Secret shop has moved. It is now, you cannot access the secret shop until you get to A, and that's when you can access the black market down there. Furnace rooms pretty much stayed the same. I did get rid of the crafting tables over here because I just thought there was really no sense in using crafting tables. So here we go to the mines. This is cosmetically changed just a little bit. I just added a little bit of something right here. Of course, you got your log mines. I will tell you guys, if you're wondering, Jaws, why is the logs facing this way? Well, we have a thing in the server called quests, and you do /quest, okay? And when you do that, you will see all the quests here. Well, there is these quests: logger 1, logger level 2, logger level 3. And level 1 is to chop 9,000 birch logs, and you'll receive a cosmetics crate key, which we'll get into the crates later, and you will get $20,000. Now, everyone knows back in the old school PrisonTech days that the wood farms, the log mines that we originated, actually, thumbs up to Shuluu for originating the log mines after we did away with tree farms. Everyone knew that that was the way to actually rank up the fastest, get out of D into C. Well, what me and Shuluu decided, mainly Shuluu's idea with this quest of the logger level 1, was for these new players out there who want to, you know, get out of deep as quick as they possibly can, we're kind of doing them a favor. Instead of chopping 10,000 logs, now you only have to chop 9,000. Now, some of you may say, well, that's only 1,000 less. Yes, I understand that. But you're getting that $2,000, plus you're getting that cool cosmetics crate key, which you can do particle effects on your head, or you can do the trails, or there's a possibility you can get yourself a pet as well out of the cosmetics crate. So, you know, adding that was actually a great idea. Shuluu's idea for the log cutting ones, and I unfortunately cannot show you the other ones because you have to complete this one first to unlock this one right here. So yeah, we have some other ones like Slave where it's mine 10,000 blocks. And what I'll do, guys, is I'll demonstrate this for you. It's not the most efficient, I guess, way to, with the mining plugin, but the guy who developed this, he just started developing this probably about maybe a month ago. But, you know, he's kind of been busy, etc., etc., and I've been giving him all the ideas of what needed to be added, etc., and he now has finally added them after I asked him to. And that's where people can actually check the progress. Now, unfortunately, they have to do a little bit extra to check the progress, but trust me, it's worth it in the end. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to start this quest right now. I am going to start the slave quest just to show you guys. No, never mind. I cannot start the quest. He actually updated the plugin now to where if you're an operator, you can't even start the quest. I don't know why he did that. I kind of don't like that, but there may be something in the config file that was updated. I'm not 100%. But unfortunately, basically, if you break the blocks here, guys, and you would do /quest, after the quest is selected, this normal stone pickaxe would actually become enchanted, which means you're actually in currently doing the quest. And where it says rewards right there, it would actually say quest progress, or it would say blocks broken for this current blocks broken for this quest. So if I go and I break 20 blocks, it's going to say that where the rewards would be. It's going to say how many blocks have been broken and stuff like that. Unfortunately, I can't demonstrate it to you because I am an operator. I am the admin, well, owner of the server. But you definitely want to give the quests a shot. They're fun. They go on different time cycles. Like the first level quests, they normally end. You can do them like every 24 hours. ISO Maker, you're a weirdo. The second level, they're about 48 hours, and the third level are about 30 hours before you can actually do them again. All quests are repeatable. It's just we have to put them hours in there because it can become very OP for people because you're getting money and you're getting the crate keys, and that's actually what I'm going to show you right now is the crate keys. Yes, we did add crates into the prison. My block lag is terrible. Every time I run fraps, my apologies, guys. Every time I run fraps, it sucks. But anyways, guys, the crate keys, and these are the crates right here. You got your common crate, and actually, guys, if you would be in the server and you would be in survival, you can actually check what's in them by left-clicking, and you can see exactly what's in them. We do have custom items in here with custom crafting recipes, like the drugs, for instance, have their own custom crafting recipes, but you have to get the drug books. You have to be able to get the drug books, right click on them, which are the drug guides, and we have 3 different tiers, okay? As you see, tier 1 has joints and shrooms. Now, when you get that book finally, you can either get it by purchasing it in the black market for in-game money, or by winning it in one of these crates. When you get it, you will right click on it. Once you right click on it the first time, the enchantment will go away. It will give you the permission to actually craft the drugs. When you click on it a second time, you open it up and it explains to you and shows you what you need and how you have to do it to craft these drugs in a crafting table. Okay, guys? So we do have custom drugs. Great deal. Night vision potion. You're just seeing the basics right here, guys. Some Prot 2, because this is a common crate. 2 golden apples, and then you got your prison tokens. Now, that's what I'm going to explain to you here in just a little bit, what the prison tokens are about. Clearly, you can see it's /warp vote, so it has something to do with voting. I will explain that more in a little bit. And then you have the chance of actually winning a rare crate key. And check this out. If you're a new D player, right, you're a new D prisoner, and you somehow get yourself a common crate key, either by doing the wood chopping thing or maybe the fisher. Okay, because we have other quests as well, like Fisher. Fisher's not too hard. I think you have to catch like 13 things. It don't even have to be all fish. Just 13 things out of a pond or water source, whatever. And you can actually, get a common crate key from the first level. It's actually a really cool thing for you guys. But just check it out. If you're a D prisoner, and you somehow get a common crate key, and you roll it and you hit this money check, which is a banknote worth $20,000, that's an insta rank up to C. Isn't that cool? And then you also have the chance of getting the $60,000, which is an insta rank up to C, and then $20,000 more towards B. So not a bad deal whatsoever right there. Then you got your rare crates. This is where the armor gets a little bit more tougher. The golden apples go up to 5, and then check this out. If you have a rare crate key, you can actually win 15 common crate keys, and there's a pretty good chance you're gonna probably get the tier 1 drug book. You're gonna get some OP apples, and you're probably gonna get another rare crate key with 15 common crate keys. There's a very good chance of that. The Clownfisher, which is the best for the fishing quests in the server. We got weed. You can win the actual drug right there. Steroids, which is the best for PvPing, besides OP apples, but steroids is phenomenal. It gives you that strength for about 12 seconds. You can really pwn some people with that. Acid, just another cool hallucinogen. They all have their own things, their own effects that they give you, and none are negative. They're all positives in the server. And then you can win shrooms, or you can win ecstasy, 8 blocks of emerald, 20 golden crapples is what they call them. Legendary brick, it's kind of a troll thing. Birthday cake, same thing. And then the troll sword. These are what we call the legendary items in the server. They don't do a whole lot. The troll sword does. I mean, look at that knockback. Look at the fire aspect. But the fact is these are these are called, like, these are basically our legendary things. And then these right here, loot crate activators. Basically, we have loot crates that go off every 2 hours inside of the official PrisonTech server from Smash Button Gaming. And there has to be X amount of players on, etc. But they go off every 2 hours, and they spawn. 14 crates spawn on the outside of the spawn right there in the PvP zones. And they spawn at random. They don't always spawn in the same spot. They spawn at random. And what you will do is you would run up to the crate. It would have a little hologram above it saying loot crate, and it'll have hearts coming off of the chest. All you'll do is right or left click that, and the crate will disappear, and the items will drop on the ground, and you just pick them up and try to basically keep yourself safe. So as you see, we've already studied the drug guide tier 1. We've already talked about that. This is the drug guide tier 2. This is where you get cocaine and ecstasy. And then, of course, more prison tokens, a legendary crate key, which we'll be checking in a second, another rare crate key, so it's kind of like you rolled to get another key, just to take another roll, then the $60,000 money check, and then a $100,000 money check. Definitely cool. Let's check out the legendary crate. All right, so this is where it gets a little different. The legendary Jaws diamond shovel. If anyone who's an OG, old school PrisonTech player from TechGe3ks knows, it was always about the diamond shovel for Jaws, and that started with me and Terwathian. With, if you remember back in the day, with Charlie in the Chocolate Factory, or the original Willy Wonka in the Chocolate Factory, I got a golden ticket. Yeah, well, Nick used to sing to me, I got a diamond shovel, and that was for me. The ending of it was, I got a diamond shovel in my ass. I don't know why. Don't ask. Okay. But anyways, guys, I made the legendary Jaws diamond shovel that you can get. And this is one thing that a lot of people like to keep, put in a frame on their plots. And yes, plots are in the server, as in the actual blocks of A, F, S, H, J, and then the plot world. They are there, guys, so don't worry about it. And it was created by me, myself. All right, and then we got Shuluu's Legendary Emerald. Now, this thing has sharpness on it. You can actually fight with this damn thing. That's kind of crazy, but Shuluu is a monster beast. I mean, in all truth, she loves watching people fight in the server. And then the Macho Bow, created by yours truly. This is a really great bow. It's the best bow in the server right here. You can't get nothing better than this. It's a great bow. And then there you go. 18 common crate keys you can win. And then look, protection. It's just out of this world. Now, I'm going to tell you something, guys. There's something that is just overall phenomenal when it comes to mining in the PrisonTech prison server from Smash Button Gaming, and that is this drug right here, cocaine. You can mine so fast with cocaine in this server. It's phenomenal. You can swing your sword so fast with this drug in the server. I mean, people love cocaine. It's these two right here that are the best. Steroids and cocaine. If you hit both of these at the same time, whoever you're fighting, they are in trouble, because it gives you speed. I mean, it's just out of this world insane. It's great. And then 5 loot crate activators that you can activate yourself just by right-clicking on them. Acid, all that other stuff. And there's something in here. There's one thing in here that I call a little OP, but it's just everyone wants it, and that's this right here. The Fortune 5 diamond pickaxe with efficiency 4 and unbreaking 3. People will kill for this pickaxe right here. It is the most rare, awesome pickaxe. There may be about 5 or 6 rolling around in the server. Maybe, yeah, about 5 or 6. We also got protection 5 diamond armor as well. And of course, you win this one by one. You don't win the whole set. Then you got 4 rare crate keys. You can get another legendary crate key, and then another banknote of $300,000 or one of $100,000. That's what's in the legendary crate. Okay, so I'm going to try to speed this up a little bit. Cosmetics, you can unlock particle effects, you can unlock trails, and you can unlock pets. For particle effects, when you get an actual particle effect, you will do /PM to, open up your particle effect menu, which is right here. And then, when you get this, if you only have one, it's going to unlock the one that you have. So let's say, for instance, I got the witch effect. It's going to show this, and all these are going to be red pane glass, which means you don't have access to them yet. With trails, you're going to do /trails like this. Same thing with this. Whatever one you have access to will show. The rest will not show. It'll have something else there. And that's for your trails. And then pets, of course, your pet select, and whatever you have access to, the same thing over and over again. There's really not much I need to explain with this. They're all different particle effects, etc., etc. Now, guys, the keys, when it comes to the common keys, when it comes to the rare crate key, when it comes to the legendary crate key, can be purchased on our Buycraft for Smash Button Gaming. You can purchase them, but in all fairness, in Minecraft, in our server, if you can't purchase them, if you can't pay real money, well, then you guys can vote on the server every day. There is, this guy must have, look at that. You get to see that from an outsider's perspective. This guy must have completed the quest because he got the crate keys for completing the quest. Awesome, Panda. Awesome. GG, bro. Definitely. Wow. You've been saving up them keys. Holy crap. GG. Got a pickaxe. I don't know if it's Fortune 5, but anyways, guys, you vote every single day inside of the official PrisonTech prison server on Smash Button Gaming, and you guys can get these things right here. Of course, they're sunflowers, but in our server, because they are a custom item, we made them a custom item, they are considered prison tokens, and they actually say prison token, etc., etc. You've seen them inside, what was it, right here? Prison token, rewarded to voters, redeem. Every day we have 5 voting links, because why not, right? The more voting sites we are on, the more people will notice us. You can actually trade these tokens in for one of these keys. So, of course, you got your common, which is 2 tokens. You got your rare, which is 25 tokens. And then you got your legendary, which is 40 tokens, all in game. Now, the only thing that doesn't take tokens is the cosmetics crate key, which costs $1 million. So any of you guys who are like big wigs on the server, whatnot, and that's not going to matter to you. $1 million ain't nothing to you guys. Okay, so I'm going to go back over here. What's up, Robson Elite? Thanks for joining the server, bro. And, you know, a lot of things we've done here, guys, by putting that room over there and all that is kept everything in-house, as in right in the spawn, making it all very easy to get to, feeling more in-house. And that is the same thing for the Mind Party room. Of course, the Mind Parties originated by Jaws and Shuluu on the TechGe3ks server, on the original PrisonTech, and still, of course, on the Smash Button Gaming's PrisonTech now. We were the originators of the Mind Party, and of course everyone does them now, of course, monkey, whatever. But the point is, this is the Mind Party room, created by Manager of War. This is where we'll do the Mind Parties. We normally do them on the weekends, guys, you know, because it gives everyone else more of a chance to actually be there on the weekends. So, guys, the voting tokens. What originally the voting tokens were made for was the vote shop. And in here in the vote shop, if you're a new player and, you know, you can't donate to the server or anything else like that, hey, we understand. We feel you. And, of course, this also helps with the EULA that supposedly Mojang is starting to enforce again. When are they going to learn, idiots? Anyways, here you can actually buy or purchase items. As you can see right here, as I'm walking through, you can see different items that you can purchase for different prices for tokens, okay? But also, here's where it becomes EULA compliant. You can actually purchase the slips for the different donor kits. So let's say, for instance, the original donor kit, you know, donor. It's kit that you get every so many days. Well, if you can purchase that for 6 tokens. So all you'll do is you'll right-click this right here if you have the 6 tokens, and you'll get the slip. So actually, what I'm going to do right now is I'm going to do this fake vote. We did this so I could everyone sees it. We did this so we can demonstrate some things. So basically, guys, here's how this works, okay? Here's how this works. You don't have to hold the tokens in your hand. Record Zecker noticed. So let's go with the kit VIP. So here's what we're going to do real quick. I'm going to put this right here. Now, let's say you are a regular player, you can't donate, or say you're just the first donor, or maybe you're just super or whatever. Well, say you want a VIP kit. Well, if you have the tokens, which is at least 24, you can do that by right-clicking when you have the tokens. Now, guess what? You got the kit slip VIP, and all you got to do is right-click the slip, and there you go, guys. There is the full VIP kit. I think that's the full VIP kit. Yeah, there's the crapples right there. Okay. So, yeah, that's pretty cool, isn't it? I think it's pretty cool. And a lot of people were using this at one time. A lot of players who can't donate to the server, which I understand, guys. Not everyone can donate to the server. It's absolutely 110% understandable. It's appreciated. It helps the server keep going, and it helps us keep growing into what we're doing now, which we're taking our next step, which that'll be for another video. But anyways, guys, that's what the tokens are all about. There really isn't much more I can really explain to you guys. You just got to come on in and just try it out yourself. Oh yeah. Let me show you one last thing here before I go. Back in the day, for years now, we've been going with the old school Mine plugin where it would spam the chat saying when they're gonna, reset and stuff like that. No more. You now need to keep an eye on your actual mines that you're mining in, or more importantly, on Diamonds on D to see when that bad boy is going to reset, because it will no longer warn you that it's resetting in 5 or 10 minutes. You need to keep your eyes open, your ears open. You need to be checking up on this at all times. I made this sign, of course, Diamonds on D with holograms, and the actual mine plugin that we're using now, which is called Prison Mines. And big shout out to the guy who made this on Spigot. It's a premium plugin. I will not lie to you guys and say that it's a custom plugin. It's not. And why would I need a custom plugin for a bunch of blocks to reset? It was a very good deal. I think it ran me about $15, and I have a lifetime of updates as long as he keeps updating it. And, you see the particles coming down. It's just a fancy sign. Catches a lot of people's attention, actually, when they're in the server and they say, what's Diamonds on D? And then, our community, you always got your bad eggs here and there, but most of them they'll let them know that diamonds actually spawn on top of D. If you remember back in the day, Diamonds on D was partially right here and then partially right here. Well, they no longer spawn down here anymore. Now it's the whole top of the D mine when Diamonds on D goes off. And it's funny because you get to see the D prisoners in here mining with their little iron pickaxes, or maybe they somehow got a diamond pickaxe and stuff like that. You see that. Hey, Panda. What's up, Panda? Here you go. I don't need this stuff, bro. You have fun with it. I don't need it. That's all you, bro. Okay, so, you see your basic D prisoners, you know what I mean? And they're in here and they're mining and they're doing their thing and stuff like that. And then you just see all these name tags just flooding in. Because, see, what happens is Diamonds on D doesn't announce when it's going to reset. It announces when it resets. And it'll say it down there in the chat right there. Diamonds on D has reset. And then all of a sudden, you'll just see people flooding in. It's hilarious. Trust me when I tell you. It's great. But anyways, guys, that's pretty much all I have to show you guys right now. The rest of it, you're going to have to find out for yourself. We did add 2 new blocks if my frames or my chunks will load. Fraps loves me when I do this stuff. But in all seriousness, we added 2 more blocks. We added I and K, and we're still adding 2 more here within the next week or so. But, like I said, I got another video that'll be coming out within the next day or so. Maybe later on this same day, I'll be bringing out a video about PrisonTech and the change that's coming, and some other things that we're actually working on as well. So with that being said, guys, this is your boy Jaws, owner of Smash Button Gaming. I just want to say thank you guys so much for you guys that are here every day grinding it out on the official OG PrisonTech server, officially owned and operated by Smash Button Gaming, #legit. I just want to thank you guys so much. And for you guys who maybe, like I said earlier, have rage quit off the server when there was issues, please give it another try, guys. We'd love to have you back in the community. Everything is fixed now. You have nothing at all to worry about, okay? So with that being said, guys, I thank you for watching. God bless. Don't stress, and always strive to do your very damn best. It's your boy Jaws saying peace out, guys. Much love.